Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how to add your human hair. In this case I'm using raw Indian hair like I normally always do. So raw Indian hair to your new lock in the middle and to the ends as well. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I have my new locks, and you can definitely do these to the locks before you install them on your client, or you can do them as you're styling it onto your client as well. So here is one new lock. This is the middle, and of course this is the end, and I'll be showing you how to add the human hair onto the middle and the end of your hair. So now there's two ways you can add it on. I'm going to show you one way that you can add it on and have it be secure. Okay, so first things first, you're going to twist the hair in the opposite direction and the hair will start to unravel. I will pull out just a little piece. I won't pull it out completely, just a small piece to separate it from the other hair. And this piece here, the smaller piece that I took out, is the part that I'm going to be adding the hair to. So after I take out that little piece, I will cut it at the bottom. Let me show you guys where I'm cutting it. Cutting it at the bottom, which will separate these two pieces from each other. So now I have a shorter cut piece and a longer piece there. So what I will do now, if you know how to add hair to individual braids or cornrows, this should be easy for you. So I will take it. Let me go ahead and get the strand of hair that I'm going to be adding onto it first. Take a little bit of Indian hair to add onto it. About that much is fine. All right, get all those other smaller hairs out the way. So now I have my Indian hair here, and I have the small piece that I'm going to be adding it to. So first I'm going to separate these three pieces, this piece into three pieces, as if I'm going to start braiding, and then I will start a small little braid. Okay, and then I'm going to take this hair and just add it to my braid as if I'm doing an individual braid. So I will just braid it down, probably about 5 or 6, and you guys can see my little braid it down. You can kind of go as far down as the lock hair is on this small strand. Okay, so after that I am going to take a small piece of the Indian hair, because this small piece has about 8 or 9 strands of hair in it. This small piece is the piece that I am going to tie off my little braid with. So I take my small piece and I tie it off. I'm just tying off the small braid, and I do this probably about 5-6 times, and it continuously makes a knot on this small little braid. So I continuously tie it a bunch of times. Now I have this small little braid and the lock hair, and there's my Indian hair right there that's added. Now I'm going to unravel, twist it in the opposite direction, the lock hair, and wrap it around the braid, just like you guys are going to be twisting it and wrapping it around her natural hair at the top of the lock. I just twist it and wrap, twist it, wrap, until the braid is completely covered and I only have Indian hair hanging from the mid shaft of the lock. Okay, so this is how it ends up looking. Just a small piece of Indian hair sticking out of the middle of the lock. All right, that's how it looks. Now you will do the exact same thing to the bottom of the lock, except you don't need to cut anything. All you need to do is split a smaller piece of lock hair from itself, and it ends up being 2 pieces. So of course I am going to be adding the raw Indian hair to this smaller strand here, and the larger lock hair will be the piece that I wrap around the lock as well. So let me just split this up, put this up here so you guys can see. So now I have this smaller piece here that I am going to be adding the raw Indian hair to. Let me get a small piece of Indian hair. Okay, so probably get a little bit bigger of a piece. All right, there we go. So I have the Indian hair here. Okay, now put that to the side. I'm gonna take this piece, split it into 3 pieces, and I am just going to continue to braid, and I am going to add my Indian hair in on this braid and just continue braiding down. Just add the Indian hair and continue braiding, making sure the braid is nice and tight and secure. Be careful not to get the other lock mixed into the braid. So braid this down about 6 times. All right, go. And now I'm just going to take a piece of the Indian hair and I'm going to tie off the end of this lock. Now, another way that you guys can do this that might be a little bit easier, that I sometimes do on the lock hair, especially if the client is sitting in your chair, it can definitely be a lot faster if when you got to the end of your braid, when you're braiding it down, when you get to the end of your braid, all you need to do is put a little piece of glue on this end here and then let it dry for just a few seconds, and then just take your lock hair here and unravel, twist, and wrap it around the lock. That is the way that you guys can hide your braids. Now, I do offer this as a service, so if somebody wants me to add the hair to their locks, so this is how it ends up looking, and then of course you just have the Indian hair on the bottom. So you can always add a little bit glue if you can't tie the hair with the strands. Glue is the easiest way to go ahead and seal that in there and make it stay. So that's the very end of the lock, and this of course is the mid shaft. So the lock has 2 pieces of hair on them, as you guys can see, and it's really secure. It's really tight in there. So if you don't have nail glue, this is one way that you can do it. If you do have some super glue or some nail glue, you can just add a little bit there on the end and wrap the excess lock hair around the braid, and then there you go. The hair is all nice and in there and secure. All right, so if you guys would like this done to your locks as a service, all you have to do is DM me, and then I can definitely ship these out to you. I will be selling my own locks like this, and I will be selling the Indian hair to go on the bottom of it as well. So if you guys want to purchase that, you guys can definitely purchase that from me as well. Just message me, check my website. I will have everything there for sale, and you guys can get your locks, you know, custom made. I can definitely custom color the Indian hair for you. So if you want it to be, you know, blue, purple, pink, if you want it to be blonde like these ones are, just let me know and I can get that made for you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will have more videos like this coming soon, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.